Hello, today is 3/23 of 26, and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. It is currently quarter till 11, and we are getting ready to leave for lunch. I did have my coffee this morning around 9:30. It was made with actually, it was made with a quarter cup of Fairlife whole milk and a half cup of regular 2% milk because we were out of milk. I did go to the store this morning, so now we have more. And then I also added a serving of whey isolate protein powder and a serving of collagen peptides. I had with it a donut from Conscious Comforts, which is a local bakery in my area that makes gluten-free, sugar-free donuts, and I had half a piece of cake. So I had made this keto yellow cake from Duncan Hines. I've made it before. It's a decent cake. It has erythritol in it. In fact, I'm pretty sure erythritol is the very first ingredient. So that's something that upsets our stomach. Um, I had to make it. It's too complicated to explain, but I had to make it, and I knew I was going to have to make it, which is why I had bought this Choc Zero caramel sauce, which I have already mentioned and my thoughts on it. Uh, but one of my thoughts was that it would be really good as like the icing for this cake, and so that is why I had bought it. With the cake, I had mixed in some cinnamon, so it was more like a coffee cake, and then I poured this over the top. It was delicious. It's exactly what I wanted it to taste like. This is a bit sweet, and it was perfect for the cake as like the icing on the cake, and the flavor was wonderful with it, like all like kind of because it kind of like settled into the cake. It was fantastic. I don't particularly care for it on its own. It's just got a bit more of like a fake caramel flavor to it and it's really sweet. But I think like mixed into things, I think it can be really good and it absolutely was. Okay, so for lunch we are going to Chick-fil-A. I am taking with me a bowl. This has half of an avocado in it, along with some Walden Farms Bacon Ranch dressing. At Chick-fil-A, I will get a 12 count of their grilled nuggets with a side salad, put these with the side salad, and that'll be my lunch. It is quarter till 5, and I am ready to make my dinner. I did right after the gym, which I only did cardio today because I'm in a deload week. I did have an Okios triple zero yogurt to get some food in me. I just felt like I needed a bit of protein and food in me after my workout. I did an hour. I don't know if it was an hour and a half or 2 hours of cardio. So it was a long time. So I needed something in me. Now I am having part of my meal and then I'll have the rest of my meal later. I have some of this roasted diced chicken breast from Tyson. This is actually a pretty decent product. Just heat it up in my microwave and it stays pretty moist. So that's fantastic. I'm going to have 6 ounces of that. And then I am making myself a jalapeno popper quesadilla. The tortilla that I am using is from Lov'n Fresh Carb Control. It's the whole wheat one. I have spread about 2 tablespoons of cream cheese on top. I added a quarter cup of shredded cheddar and some diced jalapeno peppers. And I'm just going to fry this up in my saute pan at my stove. I am going to actually fold it over. My quesadilla is done. It looks delicious. I have to take my son to hockey, so I'm going to take with me a couple of beef sticks to help me get to my protein goal today. So, because I really want to make sure that I'm getting to that today. So, let's take a look at how my day turned out. In a deload week, I didn't do strength training today, but I also didn't eat at maintenance. Now, I have had like days where I've been closer to maintenance and even just a little over, so I'm not too concerned about it. But this is one of the reasons that my deload weeks tend to need to be longer is because, I usually only like do less strength training for a week But I need to like do the eating at maintenance for 2 weeks. And it's because what tends to happen is that I don't actually eat at maintenance. It takes me several days to get to the point of like figuring out how to eat at maintenance. And then I can eat at maintenance for a week. And so then, okay, I'm good. So that's part of why my deload weeks tend to have to be longer. So I ended up with about 1,700 calories today. My protein is 171, my net carbs are 42, and my fat is 84. I'm in a caloric deficit of 410 calories. Maybe I'll see it tomorrow.